6:52. Watch out for those tomatoes. Next hour, we're going to have Les Gold from Hardcore Pawn on. Just want to remind you of that. Then at 8 o'clock, it's Paul Bryan will drive Chicago. Right now, it's time for our very own Dr. Bob.
Oh, help me, please, doctor. I'm damaged. There's a pain where there was.
Good morning, Dr. Bob.
Good morning, Jake. Sorry I overslept, but I was watching a great football game last night. One of the bowl games, the Texas Tech game. Looked more like a hockey game than a football game.
What was the score?
I think it ended up being 44-41 in overtime.
Wow.
And there were like 8 or 10 player misconduct penalties. One player got thrown out of the game. Fights breaking out all over the place.
Are you back from New York now?
I am, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the people were wondering where I was going to be calling in from today. I'm calling in from Elgin.
Because didn't you spend New Year's Eve out there once?
In New York?
Yeah.
Every other year I spend New Year's Eve there.
It's a real zoo, isn't it?
Absolute mess. I don't know why anybody would want to do it. Last year, we stayed at a hotel in Times Square, and we went to a Broadway show on the other side of Times Square from our hotel. My mistake. I should have been a better planner. And when we got out of the show...
You can't get there from there, can you?
We had to go 5 blocks out of the way, then 10 blocks north, then, 10 blocks
just
over.
Just across the street.
Just across the street. What normally was a 10-minute walk turned into 2.5 hours. Yeah. And so, and then you got police with submachine guns there, at every corner, snipers on the roof. I don't know why anybody'd want to do it. I've never been out there in the square for New Year's Eve. My daughter and I would be in the hotel, and then after the clock strikes midnight, we'd walk out of the hotel entrance and walk the 40 feet to the Times Square and see what was going on. But that's the extent of it.
Well, it's kind of like going down to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. There's the drinking and the loud music, and you're up all night, and people say, because I've been down there, and people ask me if I'd go again, and I say, of course, because they got all the naked breasts.
I was wondering when those were going to come out.
Yeah, well, when you throw the beads, they do.
Yeah, I made the fatal mistake asking on Fat Tuesday one time. The principal of my daughter's Catholic elementary school had a bunch of beads on, and so I asked her, "What'd you do for those beads?"
Oh, I don't like where this is going, Dr. Bob.
It was a good-hearted joke, but anyway, everybody's dying of pneumonia, Jake.
Are they really?
Trying to. Norman Schwarzkopf died of pneumonia. George H.W. Bush is in the hospital with pneumonia and a fever. People need to make sure they wear their coats when they go outside. Because my mother told me that was a major reason why people got pneumonia. I know a little different now, but that's that rapid temperature change seems to have some effect on people's immune system.
I still have some congestion I'm trying to get rid of. I have nothing more than that.
Okay, well...
No, wait. They're playing you off. Is there something you wanted to say, Dr. Bob?
Yeah, you can pay up front on your way out.
Wow, this is premature playoff this morning. Sorry, Dr. Bob.
Premature ejection from the show.
Have a good New Year's, will you?
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Dr. Bob, class act. What happened? All of a sudden, there was this music. They got the hook. We never even got to the $1 trillion Obamacare tax that goes into effect on Tuesday. Never even got to that. I never even got to my hospital story. When we come back, I have a hospital story of all hospital story for you. You're gonna want to pay attention. One more hour to go here on Awake with Jake on 89 WLS.
89 WLS.